Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tassie P and I'm back with another video. So today I'll be showing you how I reinstall my wig and get that ugly hairstyle that has been trending for quite some time now. So as you can see, I washed my hair, I used the mild product and did my straight backs, and now I am literally just prepping the wig. This wig, like I said, will be reinstalled. So I wore it probably about 2 to 3 times already, and so I want to reuse it because this year we are going to reuse, reduce and recycle our wigs. So first I go in and I trim the lace. I did have some extra lace when I installed this wig, and so I really wanted to make it look a lot more seamless. Next I went in and I tried to pluck away most of the hair because it did look a little too full. To be honest, plucking is not my strong suit. I'm still learning, but I think after going through and plucking most of the hair, it turned out pretty decent. So I'm really proud of myself. Next, I'm going to go in with this wax stick that I got from AliExpress. I highly recommend getting a wax stick when you're doing your wigs. And so before putting it on my head, I go in with my wax stick and my hot comb just to make it a lot more seamless so that it's easier for me to install. And you just want to do this to the front of the hair, right across the border. Just push it back so that once you're installing it, it is pretty easy. Then I go in with my lace tint spray. Again, I got this from AliExpress. I'll put the link down below. I got it in a package, pretty affordable, so that I can be better at my wigs. And all you do is spray a little on and leave it to dry. Now I went back and did my bald cap. So as you can see, I'm literally going in and trimming off all that excess that is not needed for my wig. And then you'll see me try the wig on, because at this point I need to mark out where I'm going to be placing my lace glue. So then if you need, you have to go back in with your scissors and trim that wig cap so that it is nice and so that you won't see it when installing the wig. So here I am going in with my very pigmented lip pencil and just marking out where the wig is going to stop. I would highly recommend that you get something like that or a white one so it's easy to see, and something that's not too pigmented but pigmented enough where you can, see it before placing the wig. And here you can see me placing the glue in very small increments, and I'm doing this behind the line. So I highly recommend that you put the glue behind the line that you make, not on the line. And like I said, this pencil was very pigmented, so I went back in with my wipes just to kind of remove it so that I won't have to deal with that after. This technique, very necessary. Take the back of your pigtail comb and just spread the glue. Now, something I've struggled with to not making my installs as seamless is that I've been using got2b glue for this past time, and honestly, that's why my wigs have always been lifting so easily. So I highly recommend that you get this Catalan glue or Ghost Bond glue to install your wigs, and make sure you use 3 layers. So each time you see me go in, you see how it dries clear. That is how you should ensure that it dries before putting on the next layer. Once the glue is completely dry, so clear, not too dry but clear where it is tacky, you see me using my finger to just touch it to make sure that it's tacky, go ahead and install your wig. Make sure you put it right over top, and once you do that, you're gonna take your comb and just press into the wig to make sure that the lace is pressing nicely into that glue. Now you can see that there's a small bit at the front that's not glued down, and again, remember I did the glue behind the line. So what you're going to do now, you're going to take a tad bit of glue and just apply it just under that part that's not glued down if it wasn't glued, and again let it dry clear like you see here, and then take your rattletail comb and just press the hair into the glue. Now that that is done, get your got2b spray, or if you have another spray, apparently ebony spray is really good, but I'm waiting for this to be done. Spray it onto the edge of the lace and then take your band and tie it right down. And you're gonna want to leave this band on as long as you can, but as you can tell, I'm trying to do this hairstyle tonight, so I just left the band on as long as possible. Here I'm showing you my spritz bold hold. The girls on TikTok says it's very good for hiding that lace, and I used lots of body mousse to get my curls very defined. Now I'm gonna go in and section the front of the hair that I need to lay real nice. Something I have to say is I've been seeing a lot of girls with this hairstyle, and the ones that I don't like, it's when they leave too much at the front. And I have a big forehead, so I don't want to overdo it. I just want to leave enough at the front where it still looks nicely laid but not too much, and then I want to have enough to, you know, catch the little ponytail to do the little flip so y'all can see it at the top. So here I go ahead and put the rest of my hair up because I don't want it to intervene while I'm doing the rest of the hair. Now once you're doing this section, you want to get that wax stick, whatever wax stick you use, part the hair into sections, and as you go you're going to use your hot comb to flat down that here to the sides. As you do this, I also take my flat iron and I do each section to make sure that it looks really nice and straight and flat. And just be careful, ensure that you don't burn yourself. I think I burned myself like once or twice. Another thing you're gonna make sure is to remove some extra hair for the front. If you're doing baby hair, I highly suggest some baby hairs with this style. It looks nicer. So remove that before flat ironing it into, or flat combing it into the front section. If it's a newer wig, you're gonna wanna remove, you know, some front hair before doing that. Now here you can see I did already flat the section down. As you can see how sleek and nice it look. I'm adding extra mousse and I'm doing my edges. Now another thing you have to pay attention to is the back. You don't want the back of the hair that it's not going to be in the front to be flying away or being messed up in the front. So take your hot comb and your wax stick and just move that hair nice and sleek to the back so that it does not interfere with the front. So just like the next side, I'm continuing on the other side. Again, take your wax stick and do it section by section and comb through the hair, and get your flat iron, comb down, you know, the hair so that it's nice and sleek. And once you're done, take your wax stick again and put it on all the surface at the top, and then use your hot comb and comb it down. Now you can do your mousse and make your baby hairs and tie the hair down so that it looks nice and seamless. And I'm gonna go in with the spritz to see if it works in terms of melting the hair into your skin. This hair, like I said, it was installed multiple times, so the front is not as seamless as I want it to be, but for my first time doing this hairstyle on a used wig, I'm highly impressed. So you can definitely get this style if you want to use a reused wig or a brand new wig. Once you have both sections nicely flat ironed and combed down, you're going to take them and use an elastic band to tie them at the back of your head, because that's what's going to secure them in place. And again, take the back of your hot comb and just comb it right down. Just put it on it to make it nice and sleek and smooth. As you can see how nice it looks, I think it looks really beautiful. And then I'm gonna take a small section. You don't take too much because you don't want the back of the wig to start lifting. So take a small section and use your hot comb and some mousse to get those curls activated. Rub it right through that part that you're going to put in an elastic band to get the flared curly effect at the top. Then you're going to take your elastic band and try to do it as close to the top as possible to get that nice bouncy look. Take your elastic band, fold the hair under and over, and just wrap it with the elastic band. And that is literally all you have to do to get the style. If you're doing a 13x4 wig or whatever wig you're using, then you just fluff it. After this, I'm literally just gonna go in with my water and my mousse to define the rest of the hair, and that's all. Like, I'm so impressed with how this hair turned out. The fact that I reinstalled this wig, like, something I would definitely recommend is using a HD lace. I think it would make it look a lot nicer. But yeah, I think it looks awesome. As you can see a small section of the track. That's what I'm trying to tell you to avoid. So if you can, definitely do that. But this is the final look, and let me tell you, it looks good. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments.